back. Yep. So you at least need to have a drink to show up. Tim, is this yours over there?
Guys, tomorrow Jiraiya is gonna be 6 years old. 6 years old. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? Man, that is wild. Dang, that's hard to imagine. That child is gonna be 6 years old. Wow. Everybody always says, where does the time go? Well, I mean, what else can you say, you know? Dang. So, today I'm heading out to go get some presents for the birthday boy. I'm going to go to Five Below because they have a lot of novelty gifts that I like. And they're kind of this, well, they're not really a step above Dollar General store, let's just be honest. But they have novelty items that I like. So I'm going to try to find some stuff that is unique for him. And he wants to have a Lord of the Rings party. I don't know what Kayla's going to do for the party. I really don't know, honestly. I tell you what, guys, God is so good. Like, who could actually put so much beauty in death of all things, you know? It's almost like he was making a promise that even though it's sad and it's an end to things, it's still beautiful. I had a friend recently say to me that he believed that when we die, we're just gonna like, poof, we'll be gone, you know, and that's his right to have his belief. Everybody has a right to have their beliefs, you know. But I choose to think about a glorious sunrise in a new place. This hair is getting on my nerves. In a new place. Can you imagine it? Just like in the Lord of the Rings when, what's his name? Gandalf is describing what's on the other side of death to Mary. And I just think that's a beautiful word picture. I believe that with all my heart, that's what it's like. I believe that's what it was like when Sandra stepped over. As a matter of fact, when Sandra was on the phone with me, our last phone call, she said, April, she said, I saw these white orbs in the room. She said, I know they were either angels or they were the spirits of like my family. I could feel it. And that was before she even left the hospital and came home. So I've had too many experiences with the afterlife to deny that. But everybody has their own beliefs, and that should be respected because, you know.
Please say a command.
Oops.
A command.
My phone is talking to, my truck is talking to me. I didn't even know it could do that. I hit a button. It's probably going to keep talking to me. How do I shut this thing off?
You can say a device name like audio or radio. Phone is always active, so you can say things like, call John Smith, main menu,
Oh my
say a command.
Oh man, if only it would tell jokes. Wouldn't that be cool? Look, I just want you to hush. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I do have a purpose for coming on here today. Besides just, I don't know. I need to figure this stuff out sometime, but I probably won't because I'm too busy working and volunteering. I'm going to put some clips of that on here. I absolutely love doing community service and doing work with the community. I haven't done it since I worked with Habitat for Humanity. So this was a huge opportunity. I loved it, absolutely loved it, every minute of it. I got filthy, dirty, stinky, but it was a great time. So I loved that. But what I want to say is, oh shoot, I'm gonna go through town actually. Sorry. Guys, Trump supporters, please listen. I think it's wonderful, okay? Don't get me wrong. And I don't get political on here. But guys, you need to remember the old lesson that you were taught in school about not being like that when you win. I mean, win, be victorious, shout, be happy. That's wonderful, but don't make fun of the opponent. You know, these are people that have feelings, and I know, yes, sometimes those feelings get spewed out in places they shouldn't, but like, which one of you haven't done that? You know, I have a friend that I'm going to see right now who, at first we didn't start out being, we first started being out friends, and then it immediately switched up and we were like enemies. And then God just kind of worked through it and helped us to be friends again. And I'm going to go see her because the election results were a devastation to her. And I know why. And instead of anything else, what I want to do is go give her a very big hug, a warm hug, and tell her how valuable she is, because she is valuable, regardless of what she thinks or believes or whatever that's different from me. Just like my other friend who, you know, people are going to believe what they want to believe. Should you hate them for that? You know, yes, it makes me mad sometimes. It makes me mad as hell sometimes. But, I mean, we're all here together on this planet, breathing the same air, drinking the same water, you know, having the same experience, just through different lenses, you know? I mean, and I love her, and she is devastated because things didn't work out the way she wanted them to. And she needs a big hug, so I'm going to go give it to her. And these people need to understand that we're not their enemies, you know? We may not want them to force their belief system down our throat, but we don't need to force our belief system down their throat either, you know? Believers are not called to do that either. The Bible says we're supposed to be salt and light. I have been that person. I have shoved my belief system down people's throats. I made myself like a stench to my family. That's who I was talking about. She's gonna get a surprise. But it's not effective, y'all. It's not effective. It's not effective for the left or the right. It's not gonna help anybody change their beliefs. You know, if anything, we need to just love each other. You know, just love each other. Stand our ground. Stand for what we believe in. But love each other. Because, I mean, what the hell, man? Do we want to be a nation of people fighting and at each other's throats and controlled by other people's interests who use the media and use everything to manipulate us, and on and on and on? I'm not going to keep going on about this, but I just want to remind you guys, be kind to one another, because these people have belief systems too. You know, they have a right to that. Would you take it away? I mean, come on. Do you want your right to believe what you want to believe taken away? No. It's because it's wrong. God gave every single one of us our own will, our own brain to make our own choices. And we need to respect one another's choices, you know. That's it. And I'm driving an hour away to go give her, I did my nails, but look, that's how messy they are before they, yeah. Anyway, to go give her a big hug and tell her I love her and I'm with her. You know, that's what I'm gonna go do. And I'm also gonna go buy gifts for that little feller. He's my little feller. I miss him, and he's 6 tomorrow. Oh my gosh! I remember the very day I was driving right here, and the song. Oh shoot! Hang on. Okay, I'm getting closer to it. It's a song by Creed. It's by Creed, and it was right here at this intersection that it came on. And as soon as I remember the name of it, I will tell you. I will put it up here. So I swear, this is horrible. I go through this all the time. But in my defense, I am learning a crap load of stuff, and all that stuff goes in, and other stuff goes out. So anyway, it's a song by Creed that I absolutely love, and it talks about showing your child everything. And it came on, and oh my gosh, as soon as it came on, God spoke to me and he said, Jariah's coming. Okay, and I started crying, and I called Thomas, because at the time we were kind of involved, and I was like, Jariah's coming, he's coming today, Jariah is coming. And then Kayla called in. I was on the phone with Thomas, and Kayla called in, and she said, can you take me to the hospital because I am in labor? Just like that. It was like boom, boom, boom. And then he was born that night. 6 years ago. Man, wow, my little baby. And you guys may not know this about me, and my personal beliefs are my own. But I pray in the Spirit. And I don't do that anywhere. It's between me and God. I pray in the Spirit, and when I held that child, I promised him that I would take care of him, and I would be there for him, and that he would never be alone, because I'm determined that my children and my grandchildren are going to have what I did not have. And so I told him that, and then I just spoke over him. I just prayed over him. And I remember that very clearly. And actually part of that, I think it was a photo, or it was on a video shot from that time. I may get a clip, put it on here, but Thomas was recording, and I was just like, I was whispering in his little ear, bless his heart. And he's my child, like he's my second child, my second generation child, whatever. But tomorrow's his birthday, so I'm not gonna go on about it. I gotta do some business here in town. I'm gonna go try to find something special for him, and then I'll talk to you guys soon.